After being away on a business trip for a year, the father finally returns home. The moment he arrives, he takes out a mysterious metal box and tells his son to put his hand inside. Although the boy doesn't understand his father's intention, he obediently places his hand into the box. The next second, a mechanical wristband suddenly locks tightly around his wrist. With a serious expression, the father tells his son that the bracelet will stay on his wrist forever. One day in the future, it will serve an important purpose. After saying that, the father simply turns around and leaves. From that day on, he never comes home again. In the blink of an eye, time jumps forward to the distant year 2067. The boy who once had the bracelet placed on his wrist, Ethan, has now grown into an adult. He has even married a young and beautiful wife. But the condition of Earth has become extremely grim. Due to severe industrial pollution, not long after Ethan's father disappeared, the planet was suddenly struck by a devastating heat wave. All plants and animals were wiped out. Even the oceans completely vanished. In the end, this catastrophe reduced the global population to less than 100 million people. The few humans who managed to survive now rely on a type of synthetic oxygen just to stay alive. However, this artificial oxygen causes serious harm to the human body. If inhaled for too long, it can easily lead to lung failure. Unfortunately, Ethan's wife becomes one of the victims. In order to pay for her treatment, Ethan begins working day and night without rest. But even with constant overtime, he still cannot afford the extremely expensive medical bills. Just when Ethan feels completely desperate, someone from the world's largest synthetic oxygen company suddenly contacts him. They say their CEO wants to meet him in person. Faced with an invitation from the most powerful corporation on Earth, Ethan immediately agrees and goes to the CEO's office. The CEO seems very pleased to see him. She tells Ethan that every single day, tens of thousands of people die from lung failure. If this continues, human civilization itself may soon collapse. But Ethan might be able to change everything. Before Ethan can even understand what she means, she leads him into a secret laboratory. It turns out their company has recently succeeded in building a time machine. However, before they could even begin testing it, they received a message sent from 400 years in the future. The message specifically names Ethan and asks him to travel to the future as soon as possible. But it doesn't explain what he is supposed to do once he gets there. Faced with such an unbelievable situation, Ethan immediately refuses. But the CEO offers him a deal. If he agrees, the company will treat his wife for free. On top of that, they will pay him $10 million. Thinking about his bedridden wife, Ethan finally decides to take the risk. After all, even if something happens to him, at least his wife will still be able to live. Soon, the scientists help him put on a specialized spacesuit. They also give him a highly advanced smartphone. This phone can automatically scan information within a 1,000-mile radius. At the same time, it can send messages back across 400 years of time. Once everything is ready, Ethan is placed inside the time machine. As the countdown reaches 0, he begins his journey through time.